Polkadot. It's a top 20 coin by market cap. I'm a fan, but what is Polkadot, and how is Polkadot 2.0 going to be any different? Well, we're going to get into all that and what the potential upside for Polkadot might be in the bull market. Let's get into it. You don't have to scroll far on CoinGecko to find Polkadot. It's easy to catch because it's the only one with a neat little animation. Polkadot currently number 16 by market cap on CoinGecko. But what is Polkadot? Well, let's jump over to their website and find out. Polkadot is currently branded as the block space ecosystem for boundless innovation. Polkadot is true interoperability. Polkadot enables cross-blockchain transfers of any type of data or asset, not just tokens. Connecting to Polkadot gives you the ability to interoperate with a wide variety of blockchains in the Polkadot network. Polkadot has been around, and they've accumulated 1.4 million followers on Twitter. They have a large community and a lot of support. In contrast to being a layer 3, 2, or 1 blockchain, Polkadot is a layer 0. This basically means that Polkadot is trying to pioneer a movement for all blockchains to be able to be interoperable and work together. Now, I've barely scratched the surface on what Polkadot is and what it's trying to do, but let's go ahead and move on and talk about what is going to be different with Polkadot 2.0. I really like this infographic from Polkadot Insider, which illustrates the transition from 1 to 2.0 for Polkadot. The slot leasing model will give way to the core time model, fixed cores will give way to the elastic cores, and the chain-centric will transition into application-centric development. This will result in flexible resources, no more long-term lockup, using resources more efficiently, and shifting to an application-centric approach allows developers to create apps across multiple blockchains. Now, I wanted to do something special for this video, and while the infographic does a lot of heavy lifting explaining the transition from 1 to 2.0 Polkadot, I wanted to hear it straight from the co-founder of Ethereum and creator of Polkadot and Kusama, Gavin Wood. Now, I said, Gavin, go ahead and film this video explaining your motivation for Polkadot 2.0, but film it not just in anywhere, film it in your bed. So let's take a look, let's take a listen at that.
Another way of putting it is that at the moment, what we do, we produce flour and milk and water and salt and eggs. Like, we actually have internal means for producing each of these things. Yeah. But rather than selling them, we just make pancakes with them. We make batches of 1,000 pancakes, right? And we sell, the only thing that we sell is 1,000 pancake batches, or 10,000 pancake batches. And that's all very well. Yeah. But it might be that people don't want to buy 10,000 pancakes at once. So rather than doing that, what we're now starting to do is to sell individual pancakes. Yeah. We're selling pancake mix, and we're selling even individual, eggs, flour, and milk. And by doing this, we can allow people to make things that are not just pancakes, but bread or omelets.
This analogy from Gavin essentially illustrates the efficiency and the flexibility that is gained in the transition from Polkadot 1 to 2.0. It's a pretty good analogy if you ask me. They're no longer just going to be selling the final product in a giant lot of that final product, in Gavin's words, of 10,000 pancakes, right? They're going to be selling each increment of production of compute to make those pancakes, which I think is a much better model, and they probably should have started with that. But of course, in the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency, you can never really know what is going to be received by the market. You just have to build and then regroup and develop more and innovate and adapt. And that seems to be what Polkadot is doing here with 2.0. But let's zoom out. What does Polkadot 2.0 mean for you and your investment in Polkadot? Well, Polkadot 2.0 could be a very big opportunity for Polkadot to show investors that they mean business, that the innovations that they are implementing are the result of observation of the development of blockchain and cryptocurrency over the last decade. So that's a little bit about the Polkadot 2.0 innovation that's coming to the market very, very soon. But let's see, will this translate into price go up for Dotcoin? That, we'll turn it over to Tim to find out. Tim, what you got?
My opinion and my expectation is that we're going to see about 1.5 billion tokens. By the time we get to late summer, early fall of 2025, when I do believe the bull market top will be, I think we're sitting at about 1.5 billion tokens in circulation. That right there gives us everything we need to know to give ourselves a price prediction for Polkadot. But let's just refresh before I get there. Remember, 11 trillion in total crypto market cap. Number 10-ish, maybe 9 or 8, maybe on coin market cap with a either 1 to 2% dominance. I'm thinking again somewhere in the middle there. I think that we'll get a market cap somewhere closer to 150, but I'm going to show you what it would look like if we did get $242 billion in market cap. And the supply will be about 1.5 billion. Now we got to go over here to the charts, and you guys will see what that actually means for Bitcoin's price action. I got the 3 lines drawn. All right, so let's assume worst case scenario, we only get a 1% dominance, and we end up getting a market cap of about 121 billion. That, with that divided by that 1.5 billion supply, would give us an $80 price prediction for Polkadot, which means if you were to buy right this second, at the time of making this video, you're still getting an 11x. That's not terrible, honestly. I mean, that's a better return than Bitcoin, better return than Ethereum, better return than a lot of other high-end projects, and definitely better than the stock market for the most part. But not necessarily what crypto investors are looking for, right? And again, that's kind of my low-end prediction. When I go to my more realistic prediction, I believe that we will see a $150 billion market cap, which is really easy math to get the price action, because when you take 150 billion and you divide it by 1.5 billion, that gives you $100, and we're looking at about a 14.5, almost 50x, a 15x, not 50. Let's not say bad things here.
Come on, Tim.
15x from current price action on Polkadot for my realistic price. That's kind of a good expectation right there. If we go bullish now, if we start to push closer to the top 5, maybe make a move to number 7 or number 6 in the coin market cap rankings, we're talking about that $242 billion market cap. We're talking about a price action that could get us a 23x from current prices today. Is that realistic? Is that likely? Probably not. But $161 is something that technically could happen if Polkadot really does some special things. Again, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my kind of, if I'm choosing one of these to choose, I'm choosing $100.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that price prediction. Now, we've talked about the Polkadot 2.0 technological innovation that's coming to the market. We've talked about a little bit of a price prediction for Polkadot to the upside, but when? When will this happen? When will 2.0 be integrated? Well, an important note to remember, and this comes from anti-wrapping paper on Reddit, said .2.0 is a marketing label for a multitude of features that are going to be added to Polkadot's runtime and implicitly first Kusamas. So there's not one date when 2.0 will come out, but rather a process that will be playing out this year. I expect Polkadot 2.0 in its entirety to be fully released by Q3 of 2024, the year that this video is being recorded. So make sure that if you've gotten some value out of this video, that you smash the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for tuning into the Investing Bros to answer your questions about crypto. Make sure that you continue to return here. If you have any more questions, leave it in the comments or consider joining our Discord. We have a free Discord channel that you can join and ask any comments. Thank you for tuning in. Adios.